What is up, YouTube? Back at it. Today is episode 2 of the Size Up project. If you missed episode 1, it just released today, on the day we're filming this. So back in calves A. So today we are doing arms. Not the most exciting thing. I do have an arm day built in for this first training block just because I'm a taller bodybuilder. Long limbs, legs and arms both need to come up, so I'm giving the arms their own focus. On this day we're focusing a lot on blood volume, so not really focused on pushing the weights. I don't want to fatigue the elbows, joints too much for pressing and pulling days, but it's fast paced, it's a lot of volume, it's a lot of blood volume, a lot of intensifiers thrown in. So like, share, comment, subscribe, drop comments down below. Any questions you have about the split, we're bringing it to you one session at a time. This is the second session. We've got 10 total to bring you. So, this is my post-USA's quest to put on size and grow into next year and do Nationals 2024. So with that, let's get it. First up, we have a superset single arm machine curl with rope press downs. With this, the key is make sure the bicep is stretching away from the delt. A lot of people I see when they do curls, they follow it down. You want to keep your upper body back, get that armpit right around the pad. You're stretching the bicep away from the delt on the way down. Your range of motion depends on your flexibility in the bicep. So I'm not going to go all the way down here because then I have to go this way. So for me, it's going to be somewhere right here. And then drive the back of your arm into the pad to curl up. With the rope press downs, flare the elbows out, driving through that inner head of the tricep. This session today is largely influenced by MOUNTAINDOG, John Meadows. Rest in peace. I learned a ton from him, and I still use a lot of his principles and workouts and stuff on certain days. One more quick point with hammer curls. Squeeze the dumbbell hard. It's going to activate that brachialis. If you don't squeeze, you're losing activation here. So on movements that are supinated, you don't really want to squeeze that hard. Just let it rest in your hand. But anything with like a hammer curl or a neutral grip, squeeze the dumbbell hard and that activates right there. Moving on, we got one round of, they're called barbell 40s. So we're using easy bar. My wrist supination isn't the greatest on one side. You're taking a weight that you could do for 8 to 10 right now at this point of the session. You're doing 6 reps with it. We're doing clusters, so 10-second breaks, which is about 3 deep breaths. You're doing sets of 6 up until you can't anymore. The goal is to get to 40 reps, however many sets and breaks it takes. So it might be 4 sets of 6, then a set of 4, then a set of 2, and then 5 sets of 2 to get to 40, however long it takes. We're gonna superset that with overhead rope extensions from a standing position, bent over at the waist, facing away from the cable stack. We'll do a double drop there. That's our arm day, arms B. All right, that's arm day B. We have another one that we already did last week, so we'll show you that eventually. This one, arm day B, may rotate and be something different from time to time, just because with arms, I've found over the years that if you get too stuck in progressive overload with the loading, I just get really sore elbow tendons, bicep tendons, get a lot of tendonitis that takes away from pushing and pulling movements, which is the compound. So I tend to overload biceps with a lot of intensity, intensifiers, to keep the weights relatively lighter. That's just something I found over the years. You know, it's a very small muscle. It doesn't take a lot to stimulate it weight-wise. So controlling your negatives, using intensity, drop sets, partials, slow negatives. So arm day isn't very exciting, but they're very important body parts, obviously. Arms and triceps go a long way in a lot of shots. So questions, drop them down below. 2 sessions down that we'll have shown you when you watch this. 8 more to go, so we're going to keep dropping them one at a time. Like I said, this will eventually be available as a PDF, so more to come on that. Until next time, Tommy Stiles, Jake DELARA. His name's not Jake Brinks, like I said in the last video. We're at Muscle Factory Gym in Tempe, Arizona. Until next time, we're out of here.